Hey y'all, what's up, man? 187 New Breed, Steve Franchise Facebook, making this video. Um, you know, I want to talk about things that guys wish they could say to women, but afraid to say because of their opportunity of getting some or whatever. And I'm gonna pretty much say my piece and stuff with the guys who scared because of sex, not getting sex from them. Um, I think, and I'm just gonna name some things that guys wish they could say but they can't. Number one, and I know a lot of guys gonna agree with me with this, is some guys wish they can just say, y'all females need to stop sleeping around with all these random ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to stop sleeping with all these dudes having kids by 'em, and then it's a reflection. And then you're reflection of yourself, and then you're gonna wonder why a lot of guys just want to just fuck you and just leave you. You know what I'm saying? If you keep doing the same shit, especially if you under 30, you know what I'm saying? Like that goes without question. People gonna fuck it, even if you over 30. If you still playing them kind of games and you over 30, you just dumb. When you a young chick, you know, of course, mistakes is a way of life, but if you keep making the same mistakes over and over, come on, man, that's not cool. Then you constantly not having the fathers of your kids not there because of some disagreement y'all had, or you just want to have a baby just to have a baby because you didn't get enough love in the house. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying that a guy not being there is you know is not good. I mean, if a guy's not being there for their child, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But that just a prime example on women. You have to understand. You have to be smart with the guys that you choosing. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Another thing we wish we could really say is y'all need to stop acting, and y'all need to stop with this attitude. Y'all need to stop acting tough and all that, like you just that bitch when you really ain't. Because a lot of y'all are just chosen just because of the way you look. Because if you didn't have your looks or ass or titties or whatever, these dudes wouldn't be noticing you. So you have to be thankful and appreciative on any dude that really wants you. Be honest with you. Let's just keep 100. All these nice dudes that like you for you, most of them dudes you don't want to fuck with. But these thugs and all these other niggas, you like them, and then you give them all the time in the world, and then you wonder why, oh man, I can't meet the right dude or whatever. Because you keep picking thugs and fucked up dudes. So, then you gotta, then what brings me back to the fatherless child. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but that's just how it is. Sometimes guys just don't want to be around these type of females. But at the same time, you dudes got to stop sleeping with these girls. You got to start thinking when you have sex with a female, you got to think, can I deal with this chick for the rest of my life if I have a kid? And 9 times out of 10, you don't. But when you in that moment, you can't help yourself. So, and it's the same thing with women. When you in that moment and you got raw dick in you, you like, oh, this shit feels good. Then when a nigga nut on your ass, it's like, oh, damn, now I got a kid. Oh, the nigga ain't around. Oh, fuck. Should have thought of that when you had raw dick in you. I'm just saying. Um, because and the cockiness of women, especially with certain races of women, are like very cocky and then get an attitude when you start coming up. And that's another thing too. Ladies, Stop getting an attitude at a dude when he comes up to you. Because, which brings me back to, you should be thankful that dudes are coming up to you. Because if you didn't have the body, nobody would come to you. And then you have to realize, too, when you in a relationship, ladies, when you have a dude, a husband, or whatever, just think about this. The same dudes that come up to you, the reason why they come up to you is the same reason why a dude wants to be with you and all of that. Because you look good. Because let's face it, don't no dude want to walk around with no ugly ass chick who don't have no body. You know what I'm saying? Unless the nigga just thirsty and he'll just take any damn thing because it's a woman and it's got breast and ass. But then there's dudes that are like that. Um, and there's a lot of women that have attitudes, especially certain races that always have an attitude. When you come up to them, when you talk to them, especially when you come up to them and when you talk to them on Facebook. I'm so sick of these Facebook bitches, man, that got this attitude like, what you want, how I know you, what do you need? And then get irritated when you ask a simple ass question. That's another thing. Ladies, why do y'all get mad when a dude asks you a simple ass question on Facebook in public or whatever? Why? Are you that irritated with yourself? Because you can't be irritated with the dude. You got to be irritated with yourself for doing dumb decisions. So don't get mad at a dude if he wants to ask you certain questions and wants to find out what you about. That's just him being cautious. Cause a lot of y'all get a nigga set up. And that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays. So you gotta be smart with this shit. Another thing a guy wish he could say to a female, you know what I'm saying, is, the way y'all dress. You know what I'm saying? Why do you some of y'all dress like hoes? Why do some of y'all keep wearing leggings knowing damn well it's gonna attract thirsty niggas? Why is it that you go to clubs even though you got a dude, or you just go there to just bust dudes' balls? And it's women that are like that. That just like busting guys' balls. Like, hey, what is the enjoyment of that? Why and it kills me. Like, why do women always want to play games with a dude? You know what I'm saying? What makes them do that? Like, y'all ain't got nothing else better to do than to just fuck around and just play games with dudes' minds and stuff like that? That don't make no fucking sense to me. I don't like that. I really don't like that. So y'all need to step y'all game up and stop playing around. Because you don't want the same thing to happen to y'all, that a dude would be like, oh man, I don't want to do this, do that. And why is this dude messing around and he ain't doing this? And then the dude is like, yo. And which brings me to my next point. Ladies, why do y'all keep giving out wrong ass numbers to dudes? Why do y'all play games? Why do y'all play phone games? You give a dude, even if you give a guy a wrong number, just say you're not interested. We not gonna all beat your ass. Even though some of y'all do need your asses kicked. But still. And I'm not condoning hitting women, but the way some of y'all be acting, y'all be asking for that shit. So the phone games and then, exchanging numbers and stuff, and then all of a sudden you don't answer your phone, or you don't want to have no phone conversation. And it's just like, look, just say you're not interested and let's just keep the shit moving. You know what I'm saying? Because basically you're wasting my time with all this bullshit when you think, hey, it could be some kind of connection or a friendship or something. You know what I'm saying? And then you just playing around because of the enjoyment and the attention. Because y'all women love attention, especially black women and white women. y'all love attention, especially black women. Black women, y'all love attention. Y'all love attention like we like Kool-Aid. Now come around with these leggings and short shorts and arrogant ass attitudes, and you know what I'm saying, and the shit, and I know some people will say, well, that's just the way we are. We gotta be tough. You ain't got to be tough all the fucking time to people who don't have anything to do with what the fuck you've been through. I don't have nothing to do with that. These other guys don't have nothing to do with what you allow people to do with your ass. I don't have anything to do with it. These other dudes ain't got nothing to do with it. That thug, that thirsty nigga that you was involved with, that you had kids with, and all this other stuff, and why you going through all this shit, that's the reason why you in the situation that you in. It's not because of me. It's because of the thousands of niggas that you done fucked with over the past years. So please don't get mad at me over some shit that you did or you allowed. Don't get mad at me because you've been having dick fiestas since 2000. Don't get mad at me because of that. Get mad at yourself for allowing all that stuff to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, and then and this is another. Oh, and this it brings me to my next one, and this is towards women, and this is mostly towards black women. Black women,